Hi guys, sorry I'm a little bit late. Tater Tot wanted to be walked a little longer than I thought he would. Captions aren't up just yet, so let me go grab those. Come on. They also seem to like break in the middle of Saturday's stream. So I don't know what was up with that. I tried refreshing and they didn't listen, so maybe we'd gone for too long, I don't know. So they should be better now. But yeah, sorry for being a few minutes late. I'm here now. Had to bring the trash in because I had slept twice today. 2 different naps. I don't know why I was so tired today, but I didn't get much done. Well, actually, that's not true, because you can literally see that I got something done today. Which is the start of the second Kuiper Bunny sketch I'm working on. We have 7 of these guys in total. Starting today, we had 6 before because Scrum donated and got their own. And I'm making one based off of their Sona. So each of these guys has a locked-in character now. So that's good. And we have so many Kuiper Bunnies to make. Hey, Comet! Congrats on being first! But yeah, we have a lot of Bunnification to do. I'm gonna keep working on this one because it's not fully done, of course, as you can see. There's still some sketchy parts that we're not done with just yet. Of course, Galaxy's first one is kind of sketchy, but I did like the sketch got turned into line art at some point. It's kind of just like this. I like it. But we do gotta work on this one a little bit. This is Charlie. Like Charlie, but with shark. But yeah, this is what we're working on today. We're doing a bit of another co-working stream. I haven't started the timer just yet. I'm probably not getting that sweet bot thing as nice as it seems, because I don't want to. Spirit City does well enough. Hey, Shay! Hey, you can enjoy your burger. But yeah, we have a shark character. We have so many of these things. The chat's kind of blocking it, so you can't see it, but we have 7 in total to make. Very exciting. But that also means my Tiltify campaign is at $141, which means we went past our original amount by 41. Very nice. The Pokemon for Palestine campaign as a whole is at $4,739. Getting pretty close to that 5,000 before the end. We have 6 days, so I don't know if we're gonna get there, but we did already blast past the entirety of the first goal by a lot. So that's been amazing. But yeah, we did pretty good. Thank you guys for all the donations you've sent in for this campaign. I really appreciate it. We have so many things to do. But I am going to get my work timer started. Oh yeah, also keep you guys updated on what we're doing for tomorrow, because we won't actually be having a Wednesday session. Instead, we will be having a Tuesday session tomorrow. Or, sorry, not session, stream. So tomorrow's stream is going to be the 3rd, and I'm assuming the final round of Pokememory. We're gonna do one more before the thing is over. We might do more after. I haven't really talked about that. Maybe with different people, or maybe even the same people if they feel like coming back. But yeah, final round for the campaign will be tomorrow, on Tuesday, at 4 p.m. ED or EST. We couldn't do one today, which is why I didn't stream earlier, because people were busy. So we couldn't have gotten one out today like I originally planned. Or at least I was originally hoping for, but we are doing one tomorrow. Same time as usual. So for this, I need to figure out more of what I want you to look like in the end, because I don't need that right now. I'm keeping the earring. I should definitely add it to the other ear. Because you would, in theory, be able to see... Well, I guess not, because it's on the back of the ear. So it'd be, like, here. And you wouldn't be able to see that. My notification. What? Okay, nothing too important. That's fine. Ah? Oh wait, is today your follow anniversary? Oh shit, it is tomorrow. Huh. Well, ain't that neat? I completely forgot since we had talked about how long people had been following for. That's great, you get to actually watch a stream on the day you showed up. A year from now. Or a year from then, not from now. But hell yeah. Hello, Rai. Hey? Hey, look, you're almost at 3 months. I actually don't know how to say your name. If you have, like, a pronunciation you want to drop, please do. I'm sorry, I probably already said it wrong. I'm very bad with pronouncing names I read. Okay, let me see. Oh, it's just Ray. Okay, neat. I feel like the face is the thing that's bothering me the most with this right now. That and part of the tail, it feels like it's in the wrong spot somehow. Like either it should be bigger or smaller, and I can't really tell which one it needs to be. One way to find out. Oh yeah, wait, nope. Let me actually start my work timer. Oh no, it's already been going, okay. Comet, you lose like most of the gambas. You can't have like beginner luck when you do these like 5 times a stream. I don't know how to tell you this, buddy. Does this look better smaller? Oh, maybe more up. I think that helps a little bit. What sort of VTuber are you, by the way? I'm a Chimera. My Sona's design is based off of Chimera, specifically sheep, which is where the ears and the horns come from. She doesn't really look like any other animal because I'm working on a re-debut for next year. But the main inspiration is sheep. And sheep Chimera. I want to add more traits from like other animals and even maybe like a beast form for the re-debut stream. So I'll show off all the like cool new like I guess variants. Because we already have, here, let me show you the small. So this is for the fun size Fae channel point redeem, which makes me a teeny tiny little floating orb thing. So I want to add more stuff like that where it's like Monster Kuyu, Tiny Kuyu with a different version of that small one, which we have for an emote. Nice, do you draw it yourself? Yep. All of my channel art is stuff I've made myself, from my PNG tuber, to the stream avatars, to my overlays. I plan on, like I said, I'm doing a re-debut, so I want to make everything actually together. Because my panels I made like 3 years ago and don't match my current branding at all. My overlays are more recent, and I made them, I think, last year or the beginning of this year, and they're very cute and I love them. But I do want to change them up a bit. Oh yeah, obviously anything I haven't made myself is actually in my credits. But a majority of the stuff is either things I've created myself or edited to make work for myself. Like the chat box is using sound alerts, but I did edit them to match my channel more. My like little follower bar on the screen, the creator of that widget is linked below, but like the little art thing for the Wonder channel points in the little like bar, that's something I drew myself. Oh, well, thank you. It's mostly color palette stuff, especially because I want to change my current color palette. I do like the like blue and purple, but I kind of want to add more to it later on. And there's stuff I've been thinking about, but I can't tell you guys yet because it's not permanent and I haven't fully decided. Because that's the fun part of a re-debut, is a lot of it I have to keep secret. But I have so many ideas. I might have to take like a little bit of time off before the re-debut to do some of the art and changes, because otherwise you guys would be able to see them early. I can't even tell you what I'd be changing, but it has to do with like channel point redeems. And it's either I turn them off and you can't use them until that's fully set up, or you get to see them early. So 50-50. I might not be able to re-debut everything at once. Yeah, it can be a lot of work. Yeah, it is. It's gonna take some time, especially because a lot of it is redesigning that I haven't done just yet. I have a lot of plans for the redesign of my like PNG tuber, but I have to finish that design before I can work on anything. Like, I have a new, profile picture I want to draw, but I'm not fully sure on what the new Sona is going to look like. So I've been stuck with this, my current profile picture, which is, as you can tell, isn't this Sona. Completely different colors. She's missing the horns because it's not the same character. That was drawn in like 2022, 2023. It's been some time. It's very out of date. Oh wait, no, it has to be 2023 because I wasn't around in 2022. Computer problems. I couldn't stream the entirety of that year. Actually, I don't think I streamed in 2023 either. I think I could only stream 2024, and that was the year I came back. Yeah, no, I was gone for like the middle of 2022 and 2023, I think. So I only showed back up in 2024. Which I'm now realizing means I have grown a lot faster in my time coming back to streaming than I did the first time I streamed in like 2021. Which makes sense. I've put a lot more effort into my stuff since then. I made a PNG tuber for my re-debut, or I guess my coming back stream, which I never had before. I think I was just a voiceless, faceless VTuber, or like just a disembodied voice tuber, I guess. I didn't have any other things. I did have emotes, but I didn't have like a face. And I didn't stream with a camera either. So I was just nothing. So that's probably helped a lot, is actually having a face for people to see while I do stuff. As you can see some of my old emotes in the follower emotes, because that's what those are. I made those a long time ago. With a character that is out of date, because he's not used anymore. He was this little slime guy called Comet, and I got rid of him at some point because he didn't reflect what I wanted for my channel anymore. I'm more inspired by, like, magical girls now for my current design, which I don't know is very obvious, but it certainly will be eventually. She's like a magical girl warlock, more than anything, though. As you can probably tell with the, like, eye choker, she's not all cutesy. Not everything here is gonna be cutesy. I do want to give you the strap on your tail because it's something you have in your design. But I don't know if that's where I want to put this. Moving the tail back a little bit might help. Yeah. Yeah, magical girl outfits and their association especially have to have a lot of detail, in my opinion. Not every magical girl does, but like, to get the vibe, I feel like there's so much detail you have to put in that it's like, oh goodness. Good luck drawing this multiple times. To me, frills are like a huge magical girl sign. Frills, some sort of like magical gemstone having a main symbol. Like a heart or specific, even just circles and lightning bolts. Those might also just be calling cards of the magical girl shows I watch specifically, and not all of them do that. I know things because of like, I watched Glitter Force, I watched Lolly Rock. Technically, I think Winx counts as magical girl. And they're not super frilly. But they do have very like personalized outfits. Oh yeah, the transformation sequences especially. Actually, Shay, I don't know if you have mentioned you like frills. I figured it out based off of the times you've suggested outfit ideas. But I don't know if you've ever said specifically that you do like frills a lot. I think you brought up one of your favorite, like, design things when we were making the, D&D character. Which, like I said before, I will continue to work on everyone's shared child one day. That stream is essentially over, it's just finalizing the character design and showing it off somewhere. But yeah, that felt pretty successful. That was fun. Let's see. You do have the underbelly, but that's like... Oh, you do actually have a... Oh, I didn't realize she had like a dorsal fin? I hadn't been looking at the back of her ref sheet. I was thinking about making the ears smaller and giving her one, but I think I won't. Because there's already kind of enough going on at the top of the character. So I think I'll leave it be. But I'm realizing, oh, I've just remembered that the tail did in fact not get moved. There we go. And give you the little underbelly. That's not too bad. Maybe the earring is enough accessory. Maybe I don't add the buckle. I did kind of want to, but like... I'm kind of debating against the buckle now. I feel like it was adding too much. What I think I will do, though, is move the ears, because they're kind of in a weird spot. I don't feel like they're forward enough. I also want to move the earring more centered. So I feel like it'll look a lot cooler if it's not just like hanging off the side like that. I think it did look kind of nice, but I think I like this a bit better. And we get to fix the ears again. Oh, that's not where I should be. I did end up drawing this earlier today, so that's why it exists. Last time we made it completely from scrap because I hadn't worked on it at all before the stream started. But this time I kind of had a bit of an idea of what I wanted. I think I'm definitely gonna keep the earring. I think I like that more. To be fair, the Kuiper bunnies don't tend to wear a lot of like outfit. They don't really have clothing. They don't really need it. But I feel like an earring definitely makes the most sense, especially how like iconic this earring is. It's very cool. Spiderwebby. I do also like the belt, but like I think I'm gonna leave it be with just like this. How does it do the web? How do they go through the center? I'll probably mess with the earring more in a bit. I think I want to make it a little bigger. I think you're too pastel. Ooh. I'm trying to avoid, like, color picking from the image. Or when I do, I want to, like, match it to it. It is a bit of a red. It is a bit light. Maybe something like this. Hey, Holiday! I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Doing more art today, as you can see. Are you gonna base off of the color? I do like this color, but I want to see what it looks like on the actual thing. I'm now realizing I don't know why I tend to avoid color picking. I normally will color pick if it's for, like, a commission. I don't know why I'm so picky about these things not being color picked. Oh, it's way lighter in the yellow. A little better. There we go. I think that's nice. Is the week being slow a bad thing? I assume it's a good thing. I'm hoping it's a good thing. Ah, it's a great thing. Very good. I'm glad you've been able to get some more rest. Okay, now I like. Making sure everything has good contrast is very important for this. Is this like... I don't think I'm matching the lime too well. How lime are you supposed to be? Oh goodness! That much lime. Yeah, I don't have the right amount of lime. Your eyes aren't exactly orange, but they're like very sunsetty. Oh, they even have like stars on the inside. Pepperoni eyes tend to be pretty simplified though. But you can choose different colors. Would I call this more pink? I guess maybe more pink? I think I'll use it as an excuse to bring in the sort of red that the hair has in it as well. Sort of reddish pink. Okay. I don't hate it. I do somehow feel like I'm still missing something. And I'm not sure what. I'm gonna avoid adding the buckles, because as much as I did like it, I think I'm just gonna leave it out. Yeah, the change on the tail might be a bit too much. They do look nice, but I think I'm gonna leave them out. I feel like there's something that I could add more of. This is how they tend to look, though. Like, they don't have too much going on. Maybe something here? Like, I thought about adding the little hair bit, but, like, they don't really tend to have hair, and this is a bit more complicated than what they do normally get. Like, the most they'll have is, like, the little Rhea bun, or, like, a horns. And she does have these little, like, spider hair things. Sash or a bandana? Hey, Jin, thank you for the resub. I hope you enjoy your milkshake. Oh, that is the break timer. We are done for a little bit. 10 minutes of break, and then we get to go back to working. I think I might just want to add this thing as like a hairpin of sorts. Yeah, I think maybe that might help. Then again, if the ears are being references to the hair, then this doesn't necessarily have to go in the hair. I could put this little, like, bead thing, or not the bead thing, but, like, I guess it's a hairpin? Actually, I don't know what these count as. Like, I assume they're helping the hair keep its shape in some way, like a scrunchie or something. But that doesn't necessarily mean they have to stay on the hair, ear, bun things. Either way. I could add it to the tail and keep that, like, sash idea. And make it so it's like a belt or like a buckle that's holding it together. Excuse me. Ideas. Oh yeah, both of those are agent suggestions. You got a comatose bird and a comatose rat. Eating nuggets and fries, respectively. Hmm. Whew. Oh yeah, I'm very excited. Obviously, I'm only going to tell you... Well, actually, I won't tell you about either, because we have to keep them a surprise until I work on them. But I am actually really excited for the one that you requested for you. Actually, no, I'll say one. I'll just keep the other one to myself, because it's a surprise. But also, I'm very excited to turn a bird into a bunny. I have a couple of ideas, because there's like 2 rules to the Kuiper bunnies that like have to be followed. They have to have ears. That's like the one... They have to have ears and a tail. That's like the one thing they have to have. They look weird without them. They look stupid without them. So like they always have to have ears and a tail. But I'm very excited for what I'm going to do with those options. Because like we've seen the winged Kuiper bunnies. Funnily enough, for this one, I thought about giving them fins because I've never thought about them having, like, actual legs in this form. And honestly, it'd be funny if they could have fins or something. So I almost gave this one fins. Yeah. I'll definitely... I think it'll be obvious, too. Oh, on a different topic, Screm donated 10 to get their own one. So that's the last one on the list right now. And it brings up an interesting thing I've never really thought about, is how crazy can the tails get? And by that I mean, how long? They're supposed to be very, like, bunny-like, but obviously the ears can change for, like, any shape you really want them to be. If you want to give them long, pointy, fox-like ears, feel fucking free, man. I'm not gonna stop you. As long as they, like, have mostly the same shape, go crazy. Like I said before, I love when you guys make your own versions of these. Draw them, model them, do whatever you want with them. I want to see how crazy you get with the option of they have to be a circle, but, like, just do whatever you want. Oh, you're right. Yeah, their tails are actually curled up. That's not even... They're not short and not a ball. Their tails are supposed to be pulled out, and they actually are way longer than they look. They're just curled around in a little circle. That's why they look like that. So I guess that's true. Their tails can be very long. Oh, someone just fell from the sky. I think that's Ray. I think that orange one is Ray. I think she just fell. Oh no, that's Elade. Elade fell down. I just thought of another one. Oh, wait, actually, I think I know which one Ray is now. Let me go grab you. You're this one in the center. Yeah, you're pink and you have a little gray face. Sorry, like I said before, I like figuring out which people's bunnies look like what. People tend to have like a default they like, and that's what they go with for a while. So I like to figure out who's who by looking at their bunny. It also lets me know, regardless on if you've checked in or not, who's like here in chat. Like I said, I like to let people lurk, so don't feel like if I say your name, you have to say something. Or why I only say hi when people say hi in the chat. I don't like calling you out because you grabbed your daily order in case someone feels like lurking and doesn't want to be acknowledged today. But like, it lets me know who's here without having to like double check. Like, oh, I saw Agent's bunny spawn in, so that means Agent is here. Or like, I've seen Meeple's bunny spawn in, so that means Meeps is here. You guys do tend to say hi at the beginning of streams before you do end up lurking, but it's fun to like know whose bunny is whose. Oh yeah, since you're thinking of another bunny, I'm realizing after the charity event is over, there won't be a way for you guys to get bunnies anymore. Or is there? I may or may not offer these guys as a regular commission option later on. For likely the same price, 10 USD. Because I thought it'd be fun for more people to have the options to get these later on, in case they just didn't have the cash at the time. So you guys could get them later on. Could get them whatever. So I might add these as like a regular commission option of just, Hey, I want to turn my character into a bunny. Do this. Do this little thing. Make them a little guy, please. Especially because by the time I'm done drawing all of these, I'll have plenty of references for what they look like. This has also just been a really fun experiment. So yeah, if you're sad you lost out on getting to have your character turned into a Kuiper bunny, don't worry. They might be an option again later in life. Likely sometime next year. After I've finished all of the art I need to do. I have so much shit I gotta do. Oh. Poor Comet. The only real way to win at gambling is not to gamble. We got 2 minutes left on our ad break. Or, sorry, not our ad break, but like, just the break. I'm sorry, does the train stop during the timer being stopped? Holy shit, that's cool. Sorry, I'm using Spirit City for the timer and for the music. And I just realized that the train stopped moving during break time on the Pomodoro. Pomodoro. Nope. Pomodoro. The fucking timer. The fucking thing. I don't know how to say it. We've been over this. Every time I try, I fail. The timer. Thank you for the pat. Thank you for the self-care. Oh, sorry. Thank you for the save spell. Which, I have already done, so I'm gonna refund you on that one. Stream manager... Wait, I have the stream manager in my OBS, don't I? No, I have the stream information.
Ahem. I have something to say.
Yes, Rhea? What you got? Yippee! Aw, thank you, Rhea. I'm glad she's having a good time. Where's save? Save, reject. There you go. Thank you for reminding me to save, but luckily I already did so you can have your points back. Win-win. Yippee! Rhea's another thing I gotta upgrade, because as I do like her current form, she's very cute, but I need to draw her again, because one thing that, like, genuinely bothers me is how fucking big her back legs are. She has the eeniest, weeniest, daintiest little front legs, and then her back paws are, like, fucking massive. I don't know why. To be fair, that's pretty accurate for bunnies because their front legs are so very little, and their back paws have to be big because that's where most of their movement comes from. But, like, she looks like she got a shave, but only on her front legs. For those of you who have pets and have had them groomed, you know what I mean? When they, like, just have, like, part of them shaved when they're, like, halfway through their groom, and they just look fucking stupid. Time's up. I get to draw again. Yay! But, like, that's what Rhea looks like to me right now. When you shave a dog and the shave isn't finished and she just looks stupid. Her back legs are fucking massive and it's so funny. It's all fluff. She is very fluffy. To be fair, Rhea is quite literally all fluff. She is not real. So, I've talked about Rhea's lore before, where she's technically the goddess that gives my character her powers, alongside her wife Pluto. Rhea, quite literally, is all fluff. Her form is just fluff. Oh, shit. What? How did this end up over here? Oh, because I went back to normal size. The commands that do that sometimes fuck up what I'm doing. Don't worry about it. Okay, when you say don't mind me, what are you doing? Don't fucking hit her with a tomato made out of gold. That's heavy, Comet. Just because she's pure fluff does not mean you can't, like, give her brain damage. You have to be careful when throwing things at her. To be fair, R and E are right next to each other. Also, thank you for the bits, but don't give Rhea brain damage. Thank you. Okay, the watermelon is still gonna hurt. Just because the word water is in there does not mean it's like a safer option. You don't throw those at people's heads. You're being a little bastard. That's what you're being. This arm needs to move. Oh, you know what? I have a question for y'all. Do any of y'all ever have, like, weird recurring dreams? And when I say recurring, I mean, like, that dream happens every, like, couple of months, maybe, like, once a year. And every time it's different, but it has, like, the same formula. Because I have a good few of those, and I hate them, because I always get, like, deja vu. And sometimes I even remember exactly how that dream is supposed to go, so I can, like, change it. No, I don't either. I don't dream frequently, but every time I do, it's a dream I've had before. And, like, when I'm in that situation, I remember, like, most of the stuff that happened. I know I've had that dream before. And it's like it's pulled me back, and I'm like, I know what's gonna happen already. Specifically with the one that happened this time, because, like, I already knew how it was gonna go. So I didn't have to deal with the bullshit of it. So essentially, in most of my dreams, I'm also like a completely different person. I'm normally not me when I have a dream. I'm like in a different dimension as a different person. It's very weird. But like this one specifically, I was like a superhero and I had just arrested someone for some reason in the back of a bank. I guess I was leaving him there for the cops to bring him back later. And at some point, I was going through the rest of the bank to, like, leave. And then all of a sudden, a bunch of bank robbers come in, line up, like, everyone who's in the bank. Obviously, as a hero, you're not gonna escalate the situation if you don't have to. So she's just going along with it. But I remember having that dream before, and one of the people who was with them is pretending to be a hostage. And I remember exactly who he is. So I know instead of trying to come up with a plan later, I know where everyone who, like, is robbing the bank is. And one of them is pretending to be another person. Just, like, a hostage. So instead of having to, like, go through the moment of, like, oh no, we've been portrayed, I realized that everyone is in the same place. And this sounds bad. Because it's a bit much, but like the only way to get everyone out of this situation. By the way, I know one of these people also has a bomb. So like they're planning to kill people. Everyone else has a gun. The guy pretending to be a hostage has a gun. And they're just about to set up a bomb as a distraction. And probably to kill the people in the bank. So like when everyone's lined up and not fully paying attention, I just grab the gun and, well, get rid of them. And then I wake up. Because I was like, no, I'm not doing this shit again. Someone's gonna die if I don't get us out of this quickly. I know you're faking. I know you have a gun on you. I know you have a bomb. I'm not letting you get that set up. No. I'm not doing this shit again. Last time I had this dream, it was traumatizing. Because someone got hurt because I didn't know one of the hostages was faking. So I was like, fuck this. I'm not doing this again. I know you have a gun, and guess what? Because it's the same dream I've had before, he was faking being a hostage and he had a gun on him. Because I had the dream before. Very weird. for most of my dreams, I am not me, and I don't know why. I'm like some character, and not even like my characters or like a character I've seen before, just like some random person. To me, it feels more like I've just been traveled to like a different dimension, especially because I keep going back to some of them. It's very weird how my brain is like, you know what, you're not you right now. How about you do something else? You go be this person. I don't know why, just do it. Yeah, it's a body swap video. I'm just constantly someone else. And like living through a world that already exists. It's like when someone in your family is watching TV and you just walk up and you're now like watching that show with them. That's what it feels like. Like I've just been thrown into a TV show and now I'm the main character or like a character. And now I get to figure out what the fuck is happening. Like I don't have the experience to do this. I don't want to be isekai'd right now. I'm sleepy. I don't want to be a superhero. I want to go draw and play with my OCs like dollies. I don't want to be a superhero. I couldn't stop a bank heist. Are you kidding me? Don't do this to me. I just remember waking up scared. That's weird. What's another like weird type of dream I've had? Oh, I remember having a dream. Like, again, most of these dreams, I'm, like, in someone else's life in the middle of it. Like, they have a backstory and everything, and I'm just fucking here all of a sudden, and I don't know what's going on. But, like, in one of them, I was so, like, in character that when I woke up, I was, like, genuinely sad because I was like, where'd my husband go? Like, I had a partner and everything, and we were just living our life, and then I wake up, and I'm like, oh. I don't remember your face anymore. I remember feeling like I was genuinely with that person. That was just my life. And then I wake up and I'm like, oh, you don't exist. But like missing a person whose face I can't remember was a weird feeling that morning. Hi, Wolf. We're talking about dreams. I have weird dreams whenever I have them every like once a month, maybe once a 2 months. It's not a very frequent time, but like whenever I have dreams, they're very strange. It's like I'm being thrown into a different world for a little bit. But yeah, I have no idea why, but like it was just the weirdest feeling of like, oh, this person doesn't actually exist. I remember feeling like genuinely so much for a person who just does not exist. Like I couldn't remember their face because they probably didn't even have one. That's just dreams for you. But it was very off-putting to wake up and being like, where's my partner? And being like, oh yeah, that was not me. That was not a real person. I was still kind of sad though, because I was like, oh, I had something I wanted to tell him, and now he's gone. I don't remember anything else from that dream. I just remember waking up and being like, oh, I have something. Oh, you're not real. Whatever I had to tell you doesn't matter. I don't even remember what it was, but like, you don't actually exist. This is not a real person I'm thinking of. And it's just being like mildly off-putting. Ooh, have fun drawing. I wonder why you're dreaming so much frequently. So much recently. I don't know if I said frequently. That's not what I wanted. I think the hair clip... Well, I like the hair clip. I think it looks good. Okay, I think I like this a lot better, actually, having her little hair clip. That's good. That's nice. But yeah, I have, like, weird dimension hopping dreams where most of the time I am like never me, I'm just some random person, and now I have to live their life for a little bit until I wake up. I mean, you could probably look into like the meaning behind dreams and stuff if it's something, if you think it might be important. When I have weird dreams, sometimes if I like the character enough, I'll keep them, because like I actually have a few characters that came from dreams. Specifically one of the few characters I've actually kept is for one of my comics even. What's the link for the donation? If you do !PFP, it brings you my personal link. It's also the panel. If you click on the panel or the mobile-friendly link that's glowing, it brings you there too. Maybe you just like aliens. I think this is what I want. I think this is nice. The face is bothering me, though, for some reason. What's wrong with your face? Is it because the mouth is open? I don't normally give them mouths in the first place, but, like, you having an open mouth is, like, weirding me out. I hate that. Nope, not doing that. Do not. I think they want to add a bit more cohesion here. I like the colors matching a little bit. I'm not sure how she ended up being so much smaller than Milton. I guess because I didn't want her to be at an angle, because Milton's makes sense because he's actively flying. And that's why he's at this angle, also so he can take up more space. But, like, Charlie is not... Charlie looks so much smaller because of this. She looks so itty-bitty, and I kind of love that for her. She's tiny. The eyes are still bothering me. I think I'm making them too big. Their eyes are not very big. And even if they are, they're supposed to be more centered in a way. Once I'm done with this, I'll go through the coloring phase. I might give her, like, faux teeth. They don't really have teeth. Then I'm gonna give her, like, the idea of teeth. She doesn't actually have them. Why is there like this horrible line on my computer screen? What the fuck? I know you guys can't see it, but like there's like this horrible line through my computer screen. It must be like a weird pressure thing. I can ignore it, but like I've noticed it and now I hate it. It doesn't actually get in the way of me drawing anything. It's fine. It's just like in the very top corner of the screen over here and like only right here. It's only easy to notice because it's in a spot with a light color because of the gray background I use. Like if I'm on a darker screen like on Discord, you can't even see it. Also, thank you for the save reminder and thank you for the self-care, Wolf. I will drink some water and take a little stretch break in just a moment. Okay, I think I like these eyes better. Okay, I'm realizing something. I need the eyes to match the ears. If I give them circular ears, they have to have more circular eyes, and if they have, like, longer rabbit ears, they have to have longer eyes. Look. Agent, thank you so much for the new donation. I assume you've sent in another $10 for another Bunnification? Yes? Also, that means, if that's true, that means we are at 150 with this campaign, and I was gonna add a 150 stretch goal, but you've already fucking hit it before I get to add it in, so, well, so I never said I was going to do this, but I'm going to now. I'm not gonna do this, but I was gonna bring this up if we didn't reach the goal. I'm not doing this, understand that. But I thought about adding a, like, variant to my Sona that you guys could turn on for La Punny Suit Kuyu. So you know how people like to have bunny suit characters and, like, outfits? You know the ones. They don't cover much. I don't personally like looting my character, though, so I tend to avoid stuff like that. So my workaround was going to be the La Punny suit, which is just like a little, you know how people have those onesies with, like, little faces on the top? I was gonna draw that and say it's like a bunny suit, Kuyu, but it's just like a little La Punny onesie. I'm not going to make that a redeem. I don't want to. But I might make art of it now that we've reached 150. I might. There's no guarantee. But because you guys reached that goal without me even mentioning anything about it, I think I might as well just draw something cute like my character in a La Punny onesie. Because I think it'd be funny and really cute. Fine. Maybe one day. Let's see. Is this the thing? What is this? A sponge? I can try. I'll do my best. It's not too complicated. I'm not making it look like a sponge. Fuck you. Not happening. But I will use the colors and give it a little bandana. I will make this. Hey, Black Friday sale is in effect on Steam. December 1st. Ooh. What is this? Can I have, like, some context behind this character or something? Anything? I'm also adding an Agent 3 folder. Is this the color I used? Okay, it is. You have 3 of these now. I think that puts you in 3rd place on my donations. Yeah, I believe so. Nice. Thank you very much. Putting so much money into such a good cause. Yeah, you're in 3rd place. You've overtaken me. I'm not counting my spot, but I think that's everyone. Because I had to match people I said I was going to. I have a friend who's named Sponge. Oh, is that just a drawing of them? Well, drawing. Quote unquote. That's a real person right there. I really like that it's like a actual picture of a sponge with arms like drawn onto it and the face. It's very funny. I love that. Oh, they made that. That's so silly. I love it. But yeah, I did not realize that if I draw a certain type of ear, I prefer to have the eyes match them. Because now I like the eyes because they're more, cylindrical. Versus, like, oval-like. think something like that should work with the kind of like sharpness. Adding like a faux sharpness to her face. Because again, they don't really have teeth. When it comes to the ones I designed, for the most part, they're not gonna have teeth. The closest thing to them having teeth that I'd be willing to give them would be like the outside of their mouth looking spiky, with the inside of it not. So something like this. I do get tongues though. You can only see them sometimes. There we go. Okay, let me copy the eye color so I can figure something out. A little more into the red. There we go. I think that works well. But why is one of the eyes missing an entire thing? No. Where is the eyeball? How did I lose? There it is. I lost an eyeball. It's fine. Alright, don't be a reference. I don't want you to being a reference. There we go. Okay. Comment, is there any actual context to you saying arson, or are you just saying it to say it? I have a feeling you're just saying it to say it, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Hey, look, you won. Was that why you were saying arson? Is that like your win word? You win when you say arson? Arson for good luck. Apparently so. Okay. It's fine. They're probably stuck in there, in all honesty. I'll figure it out. I'll get them eventually. When I feel like it. Which is not most of the time. They're gonna have to stay in there. It's supposed to be a punishment, but they like it in the wall, so I guess they're just in there now. Making me small makes it difficult for me to draw. I think I want to do something more like this. Oh, yo, comment. How's watching through Has Been Hotel been going? I think last you told me you were on episode 5. Yeah, that's fair. Binging through a show can be a lot. Especially when that one has a bit of a heavy topic that I'm very sorry I forgot to warn you about. Was that the break timer? No, I don't want to stop. I'm on a roll. Dang it, I have to take a break for 10 minutes from drawing. It's good for my hand health, I know, but like, I was doing something. I'll stretch my wrist while I'm taking a break. I think it does give a warning during the show. I can't remember, though, because I do remember people were talking about the fact that they should have given a better warning when it first came out, and I completely forgot to bring up episode 4 is pretty heavy. Yard, damn it. Okay, well, the least I can do is, like, add a lighting layer. Hey, look, we're almost done with this one, and then I'm going to move on to Galaxy's second one, because I realized Galaxy's second one was supposed to go next. I had them in the wrong order. So then we'll start working on Galaxy's second one when Poppy's is finished, and then also send it over to Poppy, because I think she's asleep right now, to be fair. So she'll get to see it in the morning. Hey, Paige, yeah, we're doing more bunny designs. I have 7 of them to do. Actually, 8. A lot of people wanted them, so we have 8 of them to do. Yeah, I don't remember if you were here when we finished yesterday's, or not yesterday's, but you know what I mean, the last one we did. This is Malton. I'm currently working on one for Poppy for her OC Charlie. Then next up, we're doing another one of Galaxy's characters, which is Tyson. He's a dragon. Then after that, we're doing one for Wolf for her OC/D&D character. Then Agent has 2, one more for Screm, and then a last one for Agent, who's at 3 total. We've got a lot of these silly little guys to get through. Hey, that's so neat! I hope you guys had a great time. But yeah, this is what we're doing for today. I'm currently on art break because it's been much better for my wrist to be using the timers in Spirit City to give myself breaks in the middle of drawing. I hope we get to see them again. Aw, that's so cool. Also, the only thing I ask is you make sure you have credit for the art somewhere, and then absolutely go ahead. I'll remember to send you a transparent version without a background so you can have that without it like showing the whole thing. I'll even remove the watermark because it's probably going to be a little difficult to see. So as long as there's credits, the watermark will be removed. To be fair, that is also all I ever ask if you guys want to use my like art for something. As long as you let me know, because I just like knowing, and you have my crediting somewhere clear so people know who made it. Feel free to like let me know you're using my stuff or something. I wouldn't even mind like zooming in for specific parts as long as you remember to credit me. Well, except for commission art, I'd prefer commission art be left with the commissioners. If they're like characters and stuff. So maybe be a bit careful about using other people's OCs and stuff. That I'd prefer you not to be used. But like if I ever make something that you really like, I wouldn't mind like zooming in on it so you guys can use them as profile pictures and stuff like that. As long as you have my credits somewhere, like in your bio or like in your, not your status, but like your Discord bios or like your social media bios. Why am I still Kuyu Candy Corn? I completely forgot to change that. You know what? Whatever. I guess it's still fall. I'm not in the mood to be Christmas Kuyu just yet. I looked at the Discord server. Yeah, I think that'd be a perfect way to credit it. Thank you very much. Actually, I would prefer it to be, Thanksgiving Kuyu is not gonna be my name. I mean, what would I call myself for like a Thanksgiving-ified Kuyu? I'd only have the status for one day, or like the name change for one day. What's like cranberry sauce Kuyu? What? Kuyu cranberry? To be fair, I'm only gonna change one word, and it's gonna be Kuyu Candy Corn for like the entirety of December. And that's it. I'm not getting more creative than that. It's gonna just be Kuyu Candy Corn and Kuyu Candy Corn and Kuyu Candy Cane. They're not gonna be very entertaining. I think I was that in my server for like half a fucking year because I didn't change it. And then we had April Fools where I turned everyone into bees in a different server. And some people are still bees. So keep an eye out on your names in my Discord server. I might change everyone to having stupid names for April 1st. And you won't get changed back until you do it yourself. That or I'll just change the bots so people don't unless people have like a nickname they already have. You're getting changed to something silly. If you don't already have a silly nickname, you're getting one. The bots especially are going to get dumb names. They're probably going to be bunnies this time instead of bees because I like the bunnies a lot. Counting bun. Reaction buns. PTS bun. Only on April 1st will you have to worry about your names being sillified. Perhaps even specifically bunnified. We got 2.5 minutes of break time. Oh yeah, let me show you something in Spirit City since we're on break time. This, oh, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was. I forgot this is like the entire background. But like, look at the character. The ears are different. They have a lot more ear options now. I don't know when they did that, but before they only had like a few pointy ear options, so now I can have something that looks a lot more like my sheep ears. They have these like cool pointed ones off to the edge. They're a little hard to see with the like hairstyle I went with, but like these look a lot like how I want my sheep ears to look. Also, like everything is color customizable now from like for your outfits. So this is the current outfit I have her in. It's not very similar to how I want my redesign to look like, but that's okay. Also, sorry for moving the mic. Is there any changes you can make to the spirit companions yet? No, you can't change the individual colors. That's fair, though. This is the newest one I've unlocked. It's a new sheep. I love it. So freaking cute. So I gotta unlock the version that makes it look like me. Already purple. You can turn into a little witch. Oh fuck yes! I love you! That's freaking adorable. What about you? Mine. And for the little bear. Oh, hell yeah. This is cute. I think I'm gonna keep the little witch bird for a little bit. I love you. You're adorable. Is that a jumping spider? Oh yeah, they do have a spider one. So he's a cinnamon bun. And he has a few different color variations. This is the food version. And then they have... Oh, where is he? Oh, I guess it's only this one. I could have sworn they had another spider. Oh, there he is. Yeah, there he is. He's like a little knitting spider. This is the default one. When they released the cooking update, they added a cinnamon bun version because there's a bunch of cooking versions of all of the creatures we already have. Like, this guy is usually a little dust bunny that... Pausing the work timer. This is a little dust bunny, usually, who holds a button. I like to make this one purple because it looks like Rhea, which is the default. This one in my head is Rhea, but then he turns into a little snack guy, and he holds a cucumber. He has a few different options for colors as well. This little monkey toaster is usually a monkey with a little gaming head. Where is he? Here he is. He's like a knockoff controller. He's very cute. This little stack of pancakes is usually a little, like, slime that likes to eat your stuff. Yeah, they did a team up with Among Us. So, I think this was, like, earlier this year. They did a team up with, the studio that made Among Us. So they have these now. You can also put one on your head. I don't know why either, but it is kind of funny. What's another one that got a copy? This cat is original, the duck is original, the carrot is, the capybara is. These guys are not original, but they also are because they look like these little, like, boba-based tadpole guys. But they're octopus. And they're little takoyaki? This one I like to think of as like a Convergent Evolutions in Pokemon because he's a little cooking pot. But there's like there's a teapot one. So I like to think of that these guys are related, but or inspired by the other. Then there's this funny little fish guy. And this one is also a variant of another one that already exists. He's like a leftovers or ramen. Let me move this. He has like ramen hair, he's a takeout box, and then his counterpart is a to-do list ghost. He helps you get tasks done. Oh yeah, there's also another fish that inspired this one. They're both based off those big-eyed goldfish. Yeah, and this thing. Who has a variant. This one's jam, and its variant is normally ink, because you use them for writing. But yeah, the spirits in Spirit City are really cute. I love them. Oh yeah, here's what all their names are. Cappy Bun, Sir Sprout, Bubble Ducky, Bento Bunny, Cinespider, Sirippy, Simmer Stew, Jam Mama, Taroki? Takoroki. Noodle Dude, Toast Mate, and Sunfin. And then you can see their variations easier with like Dust Bunny, has Bento Bunny. Goofy has Syrupy, they have the same eyes at the end. Bye bye, Eliday. Thank you for joining us. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Arachnid is Cinnaspinner. They're very cute. I like how they like reuse their old models to be like food based. Kettle Brew, Inkster, Boo Tadoo. Yeah. Oh, actually, apparently Katsudon is not one of the cooking variations because it's in the regular Spirit X. Interesting. Oh, there's a new one that got added, right? Hey, Fancy, and don't eat that. Do not eat that. Yeah, they must have added a new one for winter. Because they have a winter update, so there's a bunch of new like winter cosmetics and stuff. That is so freaking cool, man. Sorry, it might have been hard to notice, but look, when you pause your timer or when you're on break time, the train physically stops. That's so cool. That's such a little detail, but I love that here. Let's set myself up to find another creature. Butterfrog has been tossing and turning in the middle of the night. Little feet keep battling. Okay, so it's nighttime. Okay, so do I actually have to have that creature out? Does it want me to physically have that spirit? That's new. I think that'd be the first variant spirit that needs you to have a different spirit out. That's fun. So I need to have sea sounds. And it said nighttime, so I'm also gonna assume I need, not wardrobe, core. Yeah, we need to be underwater for a little bit. Okay. I'll check back in after we're done drawing for a bit to see if I got another spirit. That's so cool. Normally you don't get a spirit variant by having that spirit out, but that's really nice that it's like doing that for this one. There's so many of you fighting. Okay, either way, I am now allowed to get back into working on the shading. I don't want the shading to make too much sense for this one. Oh, it looks like it's down to Comet and Meeples again. You guys are very often the last two. And it's a Meeples win! Not too surprising. Meeps very frequently kicks ass as a bunny for some reason. I feel like that's not information I should know, so I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that. In case I ever get asked as, like, a witness. Or for, like, testimonials. Like, would he do this? Like, I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna ask questions about that one. It's a hoodie I want to buy him. Ah, that makes sense. Still not asking questions. That's just way too much shading. Realizing I might want to change the way this looks still. It's supposed to be more so like half of their belly. And like an actual pattern. It looks more like how I do shading than like it's part of them. Hey, nice! Big watch streaks. I'm very glad Twitch added that way to save streaks too. I got a notification. This again? Shush. I don't use that server. I wish notifications would actually listen when I meet them. I want no information from you. Silence. Alright, let's see. Oh, when did I turn that off? Yeah, this is way too much shading on the belly.
Ahem. I have something to say.
Yes, Rhea? Thank you, Rhea. Very insightful. And a perfect reminder for what we're doing for the next 6 days, which is the end of the Pokemon for Palestine campaign. We have done so very well, and thank you so much for all of you who have donated either to my campaign or to other campaigns for this team as a whole. We've done so well. And I'm especially proud of this community for so many of you donating to my campaign. I really appreciate it. And for those of you who couldn't, thank you so much for still being here and enjoying the streams and hanging out. Because you guys being here in my streams is what also helps me get my payouts, so I am able to match people. Just watching the streams does bring in money, and I really do appreciate that. Sure, it would probably take like 1 million streams to make a payout from how much ads pay, but like, hey, 3 cents is 3 cents. Yeah, I don't know how much people have to have like watching to actually make like $1 off of a stream. It's crazy, the convergence. Actually, here, let's go look. What does the convergence actually look like? Where is it? Analytics. During ads. I'm sorry. What do you mean I made $1 in ads on November 22nd? Right, because we did the collab stream. Well, shit, never mind. Apparently it's not that difficult to make a whole $1 in one stream that's actually pretty nice. Okay, so the number is probably closer to like 10 viewers or so. Gets you $1 per stream. That's actually not bad. Though for my normal streams, it actually seems like I make close to... Actually, it depends. I make anywhere from 5 cents to like 50 a stream. I think the ad payouts aren't during the stream because they are showing up on days I did not stream. So they just kind of send in that ad money randomly. But like normally when I get a payout, at least 1/10 of the money I get is from ads. Which still isn't bad. For like every payout I've gotten, at least like $4 to $6 of it has been ads every time. Which means that's how much you guys make for me just by sitting here watching my videos and my streams. Sorry, I don't make videos just yet. I will one day, I think. Probably. But like you guys just sitting here and watching streams is still making like $4 to $6 every month. That's pretty fucking cool. For every person that shows up and watches streams for any amount of time, whether you're here the whole time, here for a couple of minutes, maybe an hour or so, you're making me about as much as like 2 subs worth of money every month just by being here. That's pretty damn cool to me. It may not sound like a lot, but like that's an entire sub, sometimes even 2 subscriptions worth. That's pretty fucking cool, guys. And that's just from you being here, sitting here, watching streams, chatting with me. No extra money needed, just being here is making something, and I really appreciate that. I actually didn't realize it was that much. That's pretty fucking neat. I think we've probably made the most off of ads this month because we've had a lot of big streams. That or during my birthday month, because we also had a lot of people showing up during my birthday month. Oh, actually in August we made $7 off of ads. This month we've made 6. Usually it's closer to like 3 or 4. Let's see, let's go back to April. April to May. Oh, actually pretty similar to this month. So for some reason in August we made a shit ton more. Why was it 7? What happened in August? What did we do in August that had this much ad money? The streams from August don't exist. The only way... Oh, wait. I know how to look. Switch account. VOD channel. Let's go look. Silence YouTube video. I'm not listening. August is 8. So... Go back a little bit. Is it from August to... July to August. Okay, so it's before the Deltarune playlist. We're Dead in Bermuda. Well, part of the Deltarune playlist. Okay, so from that point, we did Little Kitty. There was a bit of Minecraft, Turnip Boy, some art. We did the One Peak stream. Okay, so that's when we were starting Deltarune. So maybe it was a lot of the Deltarune? Because those were collab streams. Yeah, majority of July and August was the Deltarune streams and a couple of Minecraft streams. That's all I can think of, though the art streams are seeming to get views on the channel, but like I don't remember if those were seen a lot. Huh. Yeah, so it's probably because of how many collab streams I did during that with Echo. That makes sense. Because of stuff like shared viewers, it does like up the way viewers are checked. So it's likely because of how many Deltarune streams were done, so it was adding Echo's numbers to mine. And because of how many of them we did that, because we did like 1 or 2 every week. So that's likely where that came from. Interesting. But yeah, that's like $7 in 1 month is like the most ad money I've ever seen. That's crazy. And I didn't even notice it. Horrible. Horrible of me. That's not the colors. Where are the colors? Here. Here. Lipsio paint low. Dang it. Wait, no. Oh, there they are. They're under this line art. I'm free! I'm free from being small! Multiply. The bunnies do what the bunnies want. And sometimes they don't want hug. See, this time he's even walking towards you this time. Adorable. Now the bunny won't hug. From what I've seen of people who own bunnies, apparently they are very fucking stubborn. You have? Holy shit. That is a lot of hugs. And also adorable. Oh, this looks weird because it's only on normal. It has to be on overlay. There we go. Shiny. I think this is good. I'm kind of questioning this thing though. This one has like double the lighting because I have to think about all of the extra stuff. I'm still on the eraser, that's why nothing's showing up. Alright, I think Poppy's is done. So lock this one, lock this one. I'm kind of tempted to take off the shading, because honestly I don't think I really like the shading. I like the lighting a lot more for some reason though. I guess it just becomes shading is difficult when it comes to them having the like lighting thing or like the line. So maybe. Make the line look a little less weird. No, I don't like it. Alright, that means we have 2 of these guys done. I think since I finished this one, and I have not only another stream to do tomorrow at 4 EST, 4 p.m. EST, but also I have to wake up pretty early in the morning for a doctor's appointment. Just a quick check-in online. But I have to wake up pretty early and get to it on time, and I've been sleeping a lot. So I think this is sadly going to be a very short stream with us not fully making it to the 2-minute mark, but that is okay because art streams do tend to be a little bit shorter. And we're only 6 minutes off of having another break time. So I think I'm going to start the next bunny offline, get this sent off to Poppy, see how she likes it in the morning, and I'm going to figure out where I'm going to send you guys off to. So thank you for joining me again for today's stream. Let's go find someone to raid. But yeah, obviously no Wednesday stream because I'm going to be streaming 2 days in a row. And that's gonna suck. So, no thank you. It looks like Curie is streaming right now, and he's doing some goose stuff.
I have something to say.
Yes, Raya, you got something to say real quick before we end?
Chat. This is gaming.
Yeah, Curie is gaming. We are doing art today. But yeah, starting the raid, everybody hop on in. Let's go say hi to Curie. You guys know Curie. Coolest fox boy I've ever met. He's super fun. He's doing some goose with some friends right now. It looks like he's at the end. No, if I unmute this. He better not be fucking ending. What is he doing? God damn it, Curie's ending his stream. Damn it. Okay, let's go find someone else. Nope, he's ending his stream. He's sending you guys off somewhere. I gotta go find someone else. Canceling the raid. This is not the second time that this has happened where I tried to raid someone and they're about to end. Whatever. Maybe we do another co-working streamer? Oh, wait. I follow this person. Why were you not showing up in my following list? What happened? You're also doing co-working. Oh, you're doing makers and crafting. Oh, but Bambi just started. She's only 24 minutes in. Wait. We got Bambi streaming Fortnite. Let's go there. Bambi streaming Fortnite with Liz. She just started. Looks like she's having a good time. Let's go get Bambi. Attack. Starting a new raid. That bastard entered before I could get to him. Not the first time, and won't be the last. Alright, we got a new raid. Everybody hop into this one. We're gonna go say hi to Bambi and Wiziv. They're both currently streaming Fortnite. I don't know how Fortnite work, but I think they're battle royaling or something. I don't know. Thank you guys for joining me for another stream. This has been a fun one. I will see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. EST for another round of Pokememory Showdown. I'm so excited for more prompt bullshit and having another good time. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It was nice seeing y'all again. Take care of yourselves. Have a good afternoon, good evening, and good night, whatever it is for you in your time zone. Just remember to take care. Maybe go take a break, go get some water, go get some eats if you haven't eaten anything yet. Thank you for joining me. It's been a good time, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye! My little, outro sounds like a fucking YouTube outro. Specifically, Let's Players.